Well, all right, let's look. We got a couple of choices here. Are we leaving this R? Sure, let's leave it R. All right, R and R. Ooh, I'm playing a little R and R. Okay, so, okay, that's good. All right, there we go. When we look at this, all right, if I have my back side, what do you think they're going to be? Let's just talk about what we think they're going to be. Lala, what do you think?
One's going to be positive and one's going to be negative.
One's going to be positive and one's going to be negative.
But the largest one has to be negative because the BR or BX is negative.
Beautiful. Okay. Now, who thought they would both be negative? Who thought they would both be negative? All right. So if they're both negative, we've already looked at them when they're both negative. Everybody agree? When they're both negative, this sign has to be positive, and then this sign has to be negative, right? Because a negative times a negative. If I did it both negative, a negative times a negative would make this a positive 42, right? So they both can't be negative. Does that make sense? So this one tells me that they're different and that I have to subtract. This one tells me that the largest is negative. Everybody okay with that? Same thing. So one's going to be positive, one's going to be negative. Here are my factors of 42. 1 and 42. 2 and 21. 4, 5, 6. 3 and... Oh, are we sure? 14? 1, 14. Okay. 4 is a no, 5 is a no, 6 and 7. And then that's it. All right, do I want them to add or subtract to get me a number? Subtract, but there's not a number there. So what number do I want it to really give me? A 1. Everybody agree with that?
Negative 1.
Not just a 1, a negative 1. So which number goes with the plus?
6.
The 6. And which one goes with the negative? 7. Because if this is a negative, it's going to be a negative 1. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Now, how can you self-check?
Multiply it back out.
Multiply it back out. All right? And that will self-check you to let you know you've got your signs right. Okay? All right, let's try this one. You ready?
You're all working.
I don't care which one. You can do it on white working if you want to. I think you guys have gotten enough practice in that you can do it on your white working. She's looking like... Are we ready?
No.
Oh, no, yes, maybe. All right.
Me neither.
Do you know how to divide?
Oh, about
3 and, let's see, 21. No 4, no 5, no 6. 7 and 9. And that would be it. All right, what about my signs? Same or different? Different. Do I add or subtract? Subtract. Which one do I use? 7 and 9. What am I trying to subtract and get? A 2. A negative 2. So which one goes with the positive? Which one goes with the negative? How many of you got that? Yay! All right. How many of you are feeling pretty good about this? You're like, dude, I think I've got this. All right, good. Let's try this one and then we'll be done. Everybody ready? No, just kidding. Oh, here's one more helpful hint. And we've talked about this helpful hint already. If this back sign is negative, then they're going to be opposites. All right, back sign is negative, and then it takes the sign of the higher factor. Everybody okay with that? All right, so that's our helpful hint. All right, now let's look at this one, and then we'll be done. All right, you ready? Put it on your paper. On your paper. Oops. All right, let's start with what we know. What do we know it's going to be? A and each. All right. What do we know about our signs? They're going to be the same, and they're both going to be positive. Does that mean I'm adding or subtracting? Adding. So this is same, and then we add. All right, what if our factors are 10? 1 and 10, 2 and 5, and I'm adding to try to get 2. Well, 1 and 10 is 11. 5 and 2 is 7. Did I forget any factors? No. So what do I put there? Okay, it's not a no solution, it's not undefined. What we call it is not 0. We call it prime. Okay? Because it's already it can't be factored. So if we were doing this and trying to find our x-intercepts, we would not be able to do it this way. We would have to do it using the quadratic formula. Okay? So it's prime. It's unfactorable, and we call that prime. All right? Everybody okay with that? So on your MyMathLab, it will give you a space to either put in the binomials, or it'll say this trinomial is prime. Okay? Everybody okay with that? All right, beautiful.